Alright guys, back with another video here. I'm here to answer your questions concerning Freddy Krueger and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. The first question comes from Josh Voorhees the 13th. He says, what is the worst Freddy movie that you've watched? The remake. That's very simple. And I'll tell you why. Because they focused way too hard on Freddy, doing his thing. I can't really get into it because YouTube doesn't like when you talk about that, but you know what I'm talking about. They focused way too much on that. And it was just really distracting. They shouldn't have done that. The next set of questions come from Themyersfan25 Let. He says, why does Freddy wear that glove with the knives on his fingers? Well, I think he wears it because it's a very efficient weapon. He doesn't have to keep holding the knife. The knives are already there. So I think that's why he does that. Then he says, why did Freddy kill kids? Well, in Freddy's Dead, they tried to say it was because his kid was taken away. But truthfully, I think it was always there. It was always in him to kill kids. It's just something he wanted to do. Then you say, can you do a video about what if Freddie won in Freddy vs. Jason? I don't really think there's a point to do that. And then you said, who do you think will play Freddy in the next movie unless it's Robert Englund again? I don't know. I have no clue who will play Freddy. These days, anything can happen. And then you say, which other horror character would you like Freddy to cross over with? I guess Michael. And then you said, original Freddy versus remake Freddy. Is that even a real question? The original. Seriously? Come on, bro. And then you said, where was Freddy's daughter during Freddy vs. Jason? I don't know. Maybe she moved away. And then you said Freddy versus Godzilla. Freddy, because if animals do dream, then that means that Freddy can control Godzilla's dreams, and he could easily make himself be really big like Godzilla and just kill Godzilla. So Freddy. And then your final question is, how do you feel about them doing a Nightmare on Elm Street TV series along with the next movie? I would love that, as long as it was Robert Englund. Alright, going on to the next set of questions here. bhunt799. Who would win in a fight, Freddy or Ghostface? Ghostface is not an actual villain. Ghostface is the alias that the villain operates under, so I can't go by that. Then you say, who would win in a fight, Freddy or Wolverine? Freddy. Because he can manipulate the dream world. Then you say, what would you like to see in a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie? I guess Freddy going after Alice. Again, I've already done a video about that. My pitch for Nightmare on Elm Street 7. Go check that out. I'll be putting a card to that video, a link up there. And then your fourth question is, what other franchise besides Nightmare on Elm Street would you put Freddy Krueger in? I don't know. I guess I would like to see him in Halloween. That would be interesting. And your final question is, would you like to see another Freddy vs. Jason movie? If they made it interesting. Thank you, bhunt799. And thank you, Gorgira Fan. And thank you, Josh Voorhees the 13th. On to Ashley Burchett, AJ Lee fan. Favorite top 3 movies. I like Part 1, Part 6, and I guess Part 4. Then you said, did you think the reboot was necessary? Of course not. Favorite character in Nightmare on Elm Street? I guess Alice. And then you said a character who was killed off that had potential. I would like to have seen Mark. I think that was his name, Mark, the guy from Part 5. I think that was his name. Or either, no, I got a better one. Dan. I like Dan. He was cool. So, thank you, Ashley Burchett. Next is Elite Gamer 233. He says, if you had the chance to write a sequel to one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, which one would it be? It would probably be Freddy's Dead, but I would put Alice in it. The next question comes from the Skull Clown. He says, what's your favorite kill and quote? I'm going to say I like when he tortured Carlos, and I like the quote where he said, "You think I'm your daddy? Mm-mm. Wrong." I like that one. Next question comes from Alan Carpenter. Through the entire franchise, which Freddy is the scariest? He says that he likes Part 1. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Part 1 as well. The final set of questions come from Resident of Collinwood. Thank you guys for submitting your questions, by the way. Skull Clown, Alan Carpenter, and Ashley Burchett. Resident of Collinwood says, do you think Robert Englund will ever play Freddy again? And how did you feel about the reveal that Freddy had a daughter? The first question, probably not. Although anything is possible. Trust me when I say that. Listen, anything is possible nowadays. When I saw The Rock return to WWE on February 14th of 2011, that's when I said to myself, anything is possible. But probably not. Freddy having a daughter, it really didn't bother me too bad, you know. I thought it was interesting. I would like to see more with that in another movie. But anyway, guys, thank you to everyone who participated in this Q&A with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. I'm the Michael Myers Fanatic. I approve this message. Thank you for participating in Q&A. Nightmare on Elm Street.